Hi, I'm Jillian Tedesco, and I am the owner and founder of Fit Flavors. Early on in my career, I started off in the fitness industry, and that was training people. And what I found was the biggest hurdle for my clients was their nutrition. What they were eating, when they were eating, what they were cooking. But I too personally had my own struggles with nutrition. I was trying to look a certain way with my physique and fell into the diet culture, and it really led me down a path where I had to figure out what nutrition meant because I didn't fully understand it. And without fully understanding it, could I actually really make an impact on my own life and my client's life? As I started studying nutrition, I realized, oh my gosh, I gotta learn how to cook. I never grew up around a grandma who had me in the kitchen, so I was the one who didn't know how to hard boil eggs. True story. What I found out though, as I started to play in the kitchen and experiment with my meals was, I really liked food and I wanted to understand it better. And if I could persuade my clients to meal prep or cook a certain way and make their food more interesting, I knew they would stick with the meal plan. And people just didn't want to make the time to do the cooking. It's a lot of work to be consistent with meal prep. So I had this idea, what if I just cooked the food for them? And so I realized I needed to sharpen my skills in the kitchen. So that's when I enlisted in culinary school. I'm a graduate of Le Cordon Bleu. I am a certified chef. Over those next years was my pursuit to fully understand nutrition and really dive into the science behind nutrition. What I was learning was I could control what was happening in someone's body by the food that they were eating. The response in their insulin, how they felt, monitor their protein and their sugar intake. And so for me, there was this science behind it, but yet there's this art when it comes to the culinary side of things, and that's my passion. So bringing the culinary side into the science in the food is where the concept really came about. And when I started preparing meals for my clients, I had 4 people opt in the first week, and that's how I started, with 4 clients, a bunch of Tupperware, just trying to make some meals on the weekend. And that was really the organic birth of Fit Flavors. So let's talk about our nutrition philosophy. I've found over the years there are 3 things that really impact the sustainability of a healthy lifestyle, and it's these 3 things: quality, portion control, and balance. So when I say quality, I'm talking about how the food's sourced, how it comes in, is it fresh, is it frozen? We make all our spices and sauces in-house, and that's just to control sugar and sodium. All of our breads, all of our cakes, it's all done in-house, and that's just to deliver a fresh product. When I say portion control, it is how much of something you're eating and consuming. And I think these days, portion control is really underrated. At Fit Flavors, you'll see a variety of foods that we use on the menu, and it's to keep people engaged and not feel like they're on a diet, but everything is portion controlled. So we weigh and measure everything that goes into our meals. The last pillar is balance. We believe in the 80-20 philosophy, and what that means is 80% of the time, you're eating great foods that make you feel good and align with your goals, and the other 20%, well, that's life. It's when you're opting in to partake into an event, or maybe you're behind on time, and that's 20%, that's life. But if you can sustain the 80-20 balance, that's where you'll be able to sustain your results. It also goes hand in hand when we talk about the meal composition. So when you think about a meal, it has macronutrients in it, and those macronutrients do need to be properly balanced to get you the results that you need. And that's what we do at Fit Flavors. We invest time in the science behind the meal to make sure the macros are properly balanced to give you the results that you desire. So if all of this is resonating with you and you're thinking, I want to be a part of this sounds good to me, come be a part of the Fit Flavors lifestyle. It's sustainable and it can stand up to anything in life because it always comes back to the 3 things: quality food, in portion control, that's balanced. You can check us out at one of our many locations in the St. Louis area where you can just walk in and purchase a meal or plan for the week. If that doesn't work, you can always shop online and we'll have the meals delivered right to your doorstep. It's our mission to be your first resource in healthy eating.